Do you know not what is in this box? This treasure I bestow upon you, the limited editiousness of what is in my hands. You are looking at one of the hottest launches, one of the most anticipated cleats that launched this year, 2019, the Adidas Bape collaboration on the Adizero 8.0 football cleats. Now, these are a super limited edition cleat. They dropped about a day before the Super Bowl. I think I was in Atlanta at the time. I actually could not get my hands on a pair of them at that time. Fast forward a couple months, and now I have a fresh pair sitting right here in my size. So in this video, obviously this is the first look. I'm gonna break down about this cleat, and actually this is the first Adidas Adizero 8.0 video I did. If you guys have seen the Prime Knit unboxing and review, that's on my channel, definitely go check that out. This is not the Prime Knit, this is the regular 8.0. Now, like I said, this is the collaboration with Bape, otherwise known as a bathing ape, and we are going to break it down and see my first impression of the 8.0 and the collaboration. Now I'm going to drop a little knowledge on you guys and give you a little history about Bape, or a bathing ape. Now, back in the day when I was in high school, we always called it a bathing ape. People really didn't start calling it Bape till a couple years later, but the brand was founded in 1993 by a DJ, also a fashion designer in Japan. His name is Nigo, and he's actually a DJ in a group called the Teriyaki Boys. So he has since sold the brand of bathing ape to a fashion conglomerate in Japan. You can find all this stuff on Wikipedia. That's just a little knowledge behind the brand. Now, they are known for their collaborations. Bape has done collaborations with tons of brands, including beloved Supreme. You know that Nike does collaborations with Supreme on their cleats and gloves, and Adidas gives us the Bape collaboration. Now, they have dropped in this camel colorway. They actually came out in two camel colorways. I opted for this green camel, the lighter color camel. I thought this would really pop with the gold plated bottom, with the gold three striping by Adidas and all over the cleat, right? And then you've got the Bape shoe tag right here. So this is just a colorway that pops. Now, when you think about the actual quality of this cleat, some of the differences between the 8.0, which I have a pair of right here, there are some subtle differences between the two. Now, the upper is different. I'm not sure what material it is. It's not exactly Prime Knit. You know, I do have the Prime Knit cleats. You can see in the cut of the cleats actually like the Adizero 8.0, so it's not a Prime Knit, but it's also not the same mesh that's here. So this is going to be not just the same 8.0s with a different color scheme. This is going to have a different quality in the upper. It does feel a lot like a Prime Knit, but it's not as stretchy. It also doesn't feel like the mesh, so I'm not sure exactly what it is. You also have this leather strap on the top. So this is going to be premium quality in the leather. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can take a look at exactly what that looks like. So they got the Bape logo at the top there, and then you have the gold Bape right here on that shoe tag. So that's kind of the quality of the materials. You can see it's a different material, and then when you look at the laces, they've really came with these gold tips that are just going to set the cleat off. The bottom plate of the cleat is exactly the same as all the Adizeros that they've had for the last couple of years. Same as the Prime Knit, same as the 8.0, same as the 7.0, same as the 7.0 Prime Knit. So don't expect any traction differences there. Of course, it's a gold plate bottom, so they do give you this little warning right here that, you know, the chrome may chip off. What you do have on the 8.0 is you do have this thick padding inside in the heel counter, and you can see the material is gold. They have all the detail on the inside of the cleat. Now, I'm super excited to test these out and see how these feel versus the Prime Knit, how they feel versus the regular 8.0s I have in the white colorway. This one may be very different. Now, Adidas came out with more than just cleats with the Bape collaboration. I'm going to put those on the screen. They did have some compression wear that came out. They also had some gloves, and they had different colors in the cleats. Now, the one thing I'll say about these is that they dropped on the Adidas site for $200. Again, if you were following Adidas story around the Super Bowl, you may have had a chance to get these. All of their stuff was in their store. You swiped up to purchase it. They were $200 retail. When you add tax for me, that's another 12%. So you're looking at about $225. Then you add shipping, that's about $235. I actually was able to find these from a reseller on GOAT. If you guys don't know the GOAT app, definitely check it out. They do have things like this on here. This is something that you're not going to find on StockX. So GOAT is one of my favorite apps. This is not a promotion by any means, but it's where I found this cleats, and I got my pair for $225, which is a little bit cheaper, you know, not including the tax and the shipping. So right there, it was a pretty decent price compared to what originally priced for at $200. That's my first impression video on the Adidas Bape cleats, the Adizero 8.0s. If you have a pair of these, I would love to hear what you guys think about them, if you're even wearing them. This is just such a tight colorway. I had to get these. You guys knew I had to get these. If you like this video and you're looking forward to the full detailed review, definitely give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.